I'm Ubi, and this is Echoes of Uncertainty. After a very long hiatus, which was never my intention, we are back. We are back for four more episodes. I'm not even going to say at least. We're back for four more episodes. That'll be 12 episodes this season, and then we'll have another hiatus until season 2. But until then, welcome back. Last time we spoke, we had Courtney on, and we were talking about neighbors and do you really know the people around you? And so since that time, well, I should say, the reception of that episode was amazing. So much good feedback, so many people interested in the people around them, and maybe that even helped folks seek out more connection, which I think is something that all of us look for on some level. But since then, I've been around the world. I initially had planned, I took a little trip to Italy, and I was going to come back, make a bunch of episodes about that trip, and then, life happens. But again, here we are, we're doing it. And so, Ubi, what is your uncertainty? Oh man, I actually don't have an uncertainty today. I think there's so much uncertainty right now, just in the world, in the geopolitical sphere, in everyday life, that I don't really want to echo more uncertainty. And so I'm going to echo some things I am certain about. And one of them was finding passion in Italy. And so, oh man, it was so good. I had the unique pleasure of being able to go to the Toscana Saporita cooking school in Massarosa, Italy. It's part of Tuscany. It's kind of towards the coast. It's outside of Lucca, about 30 miles, let's call it northwest of Pisa. And if I'm absolutely wrong on that, I apologize. I need to look at a map as I'm spouting out these directions. And so it's my second time going there. It's run by an absolutely fantastic chef named Sandra. She is chef's kiss. The pastry chef is her son Alessio, and those two together are just cooking powerhouses. If you have the opportunity to go, I can't recommend it enough. I will link to the school in my show notes because it is a multiple lifetime. Like, if you can go once, amazing. If you can go more than once, it's worth it. Every moment is worth it. And so why this particular time was unique is my travel partner and I, the rest of the class was unable to make it. So it was a private week of culinary school and experiences. And so we had 2 really intense days of cooking, making everything from brioche to pastas to sauces to, you name it, we probably cooked it. And then after that, which really, I think, held the biggest mark for me, was the particular experiences. The week that I was there was called the Week of Excellence for the school. And you go and you meet the people that make the ingredients. So, for example, we went to Parma to a Parmesan Reggiano factory to learn and see how they make Parmesan Reggiano cheese. Not the same as Parmesan cheese here in the States, unless it says Parmigiana Reggiano. Then it is real. I know how that sounds. Anyway, it takes 10 to 12 years to become a cheese master. And when I say cheese master, these guys work 365 days a year. They're in there making cheese. This cheese can only come from a particular region. It's in a valley. The temperatures are really temperate. And the cheese is aged all year round. And literally, they are testing the consistency of the curd, of the whey, with their hands. There's no, metal or technology in this process. It is completely by hand, by sight, by feel. And I personally, granted, I don't hang around a lot of artisans in the States. And so just seeing someone just take the time and put their hand in the 50 vats that there were of cheese making, that was astonishing. Again, I'll insert some photos of this experience because it was insane. And then after that, we went to a family run prosciutto factory where all they make is prosciutto. And prosciutto is a pork product where they take a leg of pork and cure it for months and months and months and months and months until it makes the delicious product that we know as prosciutto. Uh, the and I think the the quality control that goes into these pork products, that they are only fed a specific diet. Most of the time, it's the leftovers from the cheese making process that they're fed, and the level of quality control. If there's like the slightest bruising on the leg, it goes to a lesser quality meat making place. And so, one, it was delicious. Again, I'll attach some pictures in here. It was amazing. And that it's family run. It's been family run for, I believe, 3 or 4 decades. And versus the cheese has been family run for even longer than that. And so this was astonishing to me. I realize we have family run businesses in the States, but family run craft food, where is that here? But let me finish. Okay, and then last but not least, artisans that just blew my mind in Italy was the balsamic vinegar family. Run, I think they're almost on their fourth generation of family running it. And if you know balsamic vinegar, you know it's really thick. It's almost like syrup. And some of the vinegars that we tried were started by our host's grandfather, who never got to try the vinegars. And the host was telling us, he's like, there are vinegars I am making right now. I will never get to try it because they will not be ready in my lifetime. And just the amount of like patience and dedication to the craft was amazing and outstanding. And I now put balsamic vinegar on just about everything, ice cream included. It's a thing. Try it. I'll link to the best balsamic vinegar also at the end of this episode. And so all of this to say, after a couple days of these experiences, we went back to the school and I was really questioning what I'm doing, questioning what we're doing in the United States of why is everything so quick? Why do we need that instant gratification of instant food, instant everything? And I understand that's just kind of how our society is built. Like, but then it's, where are our artisans? Do I know that there are artisans at the farmer's market that make craft cheeses, mead, especially in the Pacific Northwest? We have a lot of folks like that. But that, I don't believe that necessarily spans generations, but if you know ones that do, please message me, link me, let me know, because I want to talk to artisans as what fuels them, what's their passion, and why do they keep doing it. And then, so I was having this discussion with the chefs at the school, and they're like, well, you know, America is known for maple syrup and cheddar cheese. And I was like, oh, yeah, no, we like our cheddar, we like our maple syrup. And so that, it just made me think. And I, like, granted, I am not going to become an artisan today. I don't know what I would make or if I like any one product enough to become an artisan in that particular product. But what I did learn at the end of my time in Italy and going home, that culinary arts are important to me. Food sustainability is important to me. Like, everything about food matters, and the quality production, the preparation, what goes into it. And so I came back from Italy and I was like, you know what? Ubi's going to culinary school. Get ready, world. Chef Ubi is coming. And then some other stuff happened, and so culinary school is going to be put on hiatus for just a little bit. But stay tuned as I navigate that process of applying, and I think definitely will be taking echoes with me, because I'm sure there'll be a lot of uncertainty going through basically restarting my entire life and just, you know, something absolutely new. I never, in my wildest imagination, I never in my wildest imagination thought that culinary school would be something I'd be interested in, uh, or that that was even a path I could take. But I think following your passions and really, it, if it works, it works. If it's something you're interested in, I do it. And I say that with a huge amount of grace and knowing that I can leave my career to, or my former career, to go to culinary school and try to make a go at whatever that means. The other interesting thing about that is I've been advised or told that, oh, you just need to start posting on social media. Post what you cook on social media. And while I know I am a good cook, I have no doubt I am quite confident in my ability to cook. I can't make it pretty. And everything on social media is very pretty and it's colorful, but I think some of the best tasting things are not pretty and are not colorful. And it makes it really hard to, put things together. But all of this goes back to, and I know we've touched on this before as we've echoed uncertainty, but what can we echo as far as our certainties? And what can we echo as far as our passions? And where are our artisans? America, where are our generations of people making gourmet products, making artisanal products, just out there? And I think the answer is that they probably couldn't survive, and that's probably why we don't have more, because of large companies like Walmart and Amazon and mass food production. But if they're out there and you know it, send it to me, please. I know I've already said that this episode, but I want to know where they are. Oh, man. And just like that, here we are. And so, Eggos is back. I'll be posting every 2 weeks, probably from a couple different locations over the next couple months as we wrap up season 1. But next week I will have another therapist, which I realize it's kind of strange that I say I keep having therapists. It'll be my second therapist on the show. Victoria Grimm, good friend of mine. I think we're going to banter a little bit about uncertainty, what's going on in the world, and that sort of thing. Probably we'll also talk about cooking and passions, and it will be great. So again, my name is Ubi. This is Echoes of Uncertainty. Thank you so much for joining, and we're back. So the lights wouldn't turn on, but the music did.
So, this is the phase that I how this we get to this point.